Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome to more Saturday morning cartoons. We're hitting it off today with the Powerpuff Girls, my favorite cartoon of my childhood. This absolutely was my favorite cartoon. Oh my gosh, growing up I loved this so much. The show was just epic. And they developed this weird fighting game for the N64 out of it that, to be perfectly honest, the mechanics and controls kind of suck. It's not well, I don't know, it's not very well put together in my opinion, so it should be a good time, it should be pretty entertaining, and I'm excited to present it for the second time on YouTube, on this channel. Anyway, the city of Townsville at the Utonium. Wow, this is like really difficult font to read. I don't know, I'm just gonna skip this and say cool, because I don't really want to read all that anyway. Everything resets every single time you play. That's another weird thing about this game. It's an N64 game, yet it doesn't save. So you have to remember these goofy passwords as if you're playing an NES game. So it really doesn't make any sense. But we're gonna play with Blossom, of course, because she's my favorite character from the show. I love Blossom. And yeah, anyway, we're doing this today because last time you guys voted and you said you would like to see a new cartoon this time. So we're moving on from Tom and Jerry and we're moving up quite a few years. So Tom and Jerry was from what, like 1940s? So yeah, this is definitely a step in time. I don't know why I just started like quoting Mary Poppins. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to start like pushing random buttons. Stop it! Stop! That's what's so difficult about this game. Like, I have no idea what the controls are every single time I play. They don't make any sense. There's like no way to block either, or like run away from somebody. Like, I'm trying so hard to get away and it's just not happening. Stop! I should have more power than you. I'm the one with the freaking chemical X, dude. Ah! You can't punch someone like that. Ooh, don't throw the phone at me! I'm throwing this phone! Okay, luckily I can fly, but that doesn't really get me too far. Like, how do I pick stuff up? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. I can kick stuff. I lose! Okay, yeah, the controls are like really stupid, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know how to, like, do anything about it, honestly. So I'm just gonna talk about the show because that's what matters more than anything. Is the fact that the show is a boss. Favorite episode ever has to be the Beatles. I know it's overdone. Everybody says that. It's not even that I'm like a huge Beatles like, I like the Beatles, but they're not like my favorite band of all time. Like, I'm not like Beatles obsessed. Like, you know how there's like memorabilia for the Beatles like everywhere and you can pretty much have an entire house dedicated to them if you want. Like, I'm not somebody who would ever need like a poster of theirs or anything like that. I really just like pushed every single button at the same time on the controller and won that. Oh, that's how I pick stuff up with C, except I didn't do a very good job of it. What? How do I do stuff? Seriously, I don't know how to do anything on this game. I like weirdly press every button at once. You guys can probably hear it. I'm just like slamming down on every button. But anyway, because I don't want to just name one. My favorite episode is the Beatles, but my second favorite is definitely the episode on the look at his hand in my face. The episode on the Rowdy Rough Boys. Look how cute she is. I love Blossom so much. Ooh, 17%. Wow. Okay, we're gonna move on to my second favorite Powerpuff Girl, which is Buttercup. No offense to Bubbles, she's just an overly liked character. She's my best friend's favorite character though, so I can't, I love all of them, I can't diss any of them. So, we're against Billy again? Why? Billy's so lame. He's big and fat. Like, can I get a different character? I don't know. Oh, maybe I tried to select a different place, but it didn't really let me, so I just came here again. Anyway, so my second favorite episode is the episode with the Rowdy Rough Boys. I thought that was such a unique concept and so cute, just like so much fun. Especially with the fact that, like, they win by threatening to kiss the boys, because, you know, apparently all boys are terrified of girls when they're little, which is pretty validly true, I will say, just because I remember boys running away from me when I was little, and I'd be like, what the F is wrong with them? And then later they, like, run towards you. It's just funny. I like when shows play off the concept of reality and what actually happens with kids, because kids can be extremely goofy. Alright, well, Buttercup bossed that a lot faster now that I sort of knew what I was doing. Even though my version of knowing what I'm doing is just having no idea what I'm doing and pressing all the buttons at once. Yeah, like, can I not? I, like, seriously can't pick anywhere else. I'm gonna have to go here again. We just have to beat Billy up, like, 6 times? Why? Oh. So.
Bubbles is the team favorite.
I used to be able to make her voice so well when I was little, when my voice was higher. What did I just do? I don't really know. There was like an explosion. Did you see that? Ooh, first aid kit! I want! I don't know that I need it, but I want it. Oh, or I'll give it to him, because that's stupid. BS crap. Okay. Let's see, my third favorite episode would probably... This is going to be a little bit harder to peg. I do love the episode where they have a sleepover because nothing is going on in town. That's a really good episode. Another really good episode is the one where they have Mojo Jojo over as the babysitter. That is a hilarious episode. Another good one is the one where the girls have a slumber party with a bunch of friends and Mojo Jojo pretends to be a girl. I don't know, there are so many like epic episodes that it's hard to choose. Oh good, we get to move on now. It's hard to choose which I like best out of those. I don't know, and I love the one with the boogeyman too. That was so unique. I don't know, I think if it came right down to it, I would probably say the Mojo Jojo as the babysitter one, just because they watch that stupid show with that, like, that dinosaur who just like, if I were a bunny, I'd hop, hop, hop. I love that so much. That was so funny to me when I was little, and it still is hilarious to me. Oh, Sedusa. See, sexual jokes are so apparent, like, in this show, but you don't even realize it until you're older. It's just like, that's another thing I think is, I think it's good that shows do that. It incorporates more than just a child audience, but it just goes right over the children's heads. So, I mean, all jokes with Sedusa obviously went over my head. Like, why do I suck as my favorite character? Look at this. I can't, like... Oh, well, I magically won in the end, but barely. But yeah, I love when shows do that. And especially, it just keeps it new when you go to watch something later and it's still, like, got jokes that you didn't even notice before. It's just... When I watch Powerpuff Girls now, I see that all the time. And I love that they play Powerpuff Girls on Boomerang because, like I said, it was my favorite cartoon. And I looked forward to it every single time it was on. Favorite character, I already pointed out, is Blossom. Favorite villain, I was always a big fan that Mojo Jojo was the main villain of the show. Because if you know anything about me, you know I don't like monkeys. It's like the one animal I do not like. Ooh, I get to move on. Oh, I guess that's why. Like, I have to, like, you have to go through every stage with the same girl. So when I was switching it up, that's what was screwing it over. Oh, Princess is probably my favorite villain, though. She's just so desperate all the time. I do love that episode, too, that's more focused around her. That is definitely in my top 5. Because she just wants to be a Powerpuff Girl so bad, and she just sucks too much. So anyway, but yeah, I love that the main villain was a monkey, because I don't like monkeys, and he was so comical and, like, just so perfect as the villain that he was, that he was very likable at the same time, while at the same time being the main villain, and so that really struck me because I'm not a big monkey person. So Anyway, I have always loved Mojo. He and Princess are definitely my two favorite villains. As far as other characters go, I love Miss Bellum. I always loved Miss Bellum. She's so smart, and she's so witty, and just awesome. Like, I love her, and I always have, even though she has, like, no face. She's just the best. So, Miss Bellum, Princess, and Mojo Jojo for other characters. So this was just like, such a fantastic show. I can't get over it. And I'm just gonna keep moving on with Blossom now that we've seen the other two characters as well. Because there's no reason not to. I actually had the soundtrack. It wasn't really even a soundtrack. It was kind of like a Pokemon type CD. Like, if anybody grew up with the To Be a Master CD, as I'm sure many of you did, I definitely did, obviously. Powerpuff Girls came out with a CD that was very similar. It was like, that's a great shot. Shows about the show that weren't particularly from the show except for the theme song. So that's, you know, and the Pokemon soundtrack CD is a perfect example of that as well. So, I don't know, I had that, I still, like, I can listen to it now, and I will still know every single word to every single song. Me and my best friend, we were so obsessed with Powerpuff Girls. We both had that CD, we were both obsessed with it. It's like all we listened to. Like, you'd get into our, like, we'd get into the car with either of our moms and that CD would be playing, like, all the time. That or the Pokemon CD, you know, it was those two. Shows had, like, soundtracks that actually had legitimate songs back in the day, and, like, they don't really do that so much anymore, which I think they should just because they're awesome. I don't know. I also grew up with the Cartoon Planet soundtrack, with Brack and Zorak and Space Ghost, too, so that was just great. I'm just gonna kind of play until I die, because I'm really at time now, but while I'm playing against Ace, I do want to talk about, the fact that I really enjoyed all of your comments from last time about your favorite Tom and Jerry episodes. A lot of you had the same favorite as mine, which was the beach episode, or a beach episode. Wow, why? Come on, Ace. Don't be like that. Don't be so good against me. So, I'm really curious to know your favorites from this show, so definitely comment with your favorite episode. Why is he, like, all the way up here? I don't understand. Anyway, definitely comment with your favorite episode of Powerpuff Girls, because I would love to know. I know literally every episode, so you can say any of them. I'll know exactly what you're talking about, because I loved it. So obsessed. And yeah, be sure to also comment and let me know if you want to see more of this game with maybe one of the other girls more next time. I don't know that we'll get to all the villains this time anyway. Like, you want to try to get to Mojo next time. Since we're kind of out of time now that I sort of know what I'm doing. Unless I keep winning, then we'll just, like, beat the entire game. That's another weird thing. This is like an N64 game. Look at how short it is. Congratulations, you now have unlocked Ace in simulator mode. Oh, okay. Well, I have no idea what that means, but... Ooh, we are at Mojo. Okay. I guess we'll just do this. Look, it's got the dog statue. I love that episode too. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see more of this game or see this game again. And I have plenty more to talk about with Powerpuff Girls. So, you know, I have so many memories with Powerpuff Girls, and it really was a big part of my life. So just, you know, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. And comment your favorite episode and vote. So that's just my reminder for that. And I don't know if I'm gonna, like, win if I do this. Like, what is happening here? Like, who am I gonna have to beat after this? Like, if you think about it, like, if I beat the whole game this way, like, it's so lame. Like, you can beat the whole game in, like, 15 minutes. Oh my god, ow, ow, ow. And you just do so by pulling a, like, you know how in movies, like, the characters will hold their controller and just, like, press every button and, like, move it like crazy and whatnot? That's, like, exactly what I'm doing right now. You have unlocked Mojo in simulator mode. Oh, I'm 100% complete. I can't, like, do anything else. I think if I do that, I'll just go back to Mojo. Yeah, I will. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to do that then. So if you guys want to see more of this, just let me know. And that's going to do it for this Saturday morning cartoons. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been MadameWario. Peace out.